Good morning, Senator Hill, Representative Rotundo, members of the Appropriations Committee. My name is Jack Clukey. I'm the town manager for the town of Dover-Foxcroft, and I'm here to testify in support of LR 2721, an act related to the report of the Tax Expenditure Review Task Force. As we've heard, without this bill, the revenue sharing program will essentially be eliminated. Residents of Dover-Foxcroft need the revenue sharing program to remain in place in order to lessen the burden of local property taxes. Dover-Foxcroft is the county seat of Piscataquis County with a population of 4,200 year-round residents. We're a service center community, and like many other service centers, 20% of our valuation is tax exempt. In Dover-Foxcroft, we like to think of ourselves as leaders when it comes to consolidation and creating efficiency. In 1922, the towns of Dover and Foxcroft joined together and formed one municipal government. It now administers over 70 square miles in an effort to deliver services as cost effectively as possible. And we didn't stop back then. We belong to a regional school union. We have a regional transfer station and recycling facility. We have a fire department with mutual aid with all of our neighbors. And we do economic development on the county level. We all work through the county for economic development. But these efficiencies still have not brought property tax relief. And that's what our residents need. And as we've talked about ever since 2007, property tax relief has steadily declined. And during a difficult economy, we should strive to keep tax relief in place, not reduce it. If you visit Piscataquis County now, you'll see more poverty than prosperity. I can give you a lot of statistics. I'll just give you one because of time, and that's 59% of Piscataquis County children qualify for free and reduced lunch, compared to the state average of 44%. All the stats that I would give you, keep in mind, are happening right now without further cuts to revenue sharing. Already before further cuts, we're not adequately maintaining our 35 miles of paved road and 100 lane miles of gravel road. They're difficult to keep sanded in weather like we've had. Already we're not replacing our essential equipment. The average age of our plowing and sanding equipment is 1999. Our newest plow truck is a 2007, and the average age of a fire truck in our fleet is 1999. Property taxes are just expected to pay for too much, and there are tireless efforts to narrow the property tax base through new exemptions and expanded exemptions. If we're going to rely on property taxes, we need to expand the base, not keep narrowing it. If we so dislike property taxes, why do we rely almost solely on the property tax for local services? Why not local sales taxes? Well, the legislature decided long ago that the state would be much better off with uniformity across the state with regards to the sales tax. It was believed that the state would be much better off to make a portion of sales and income tax revenues available to municipalities in lieu of towns trying to raise additional revenues of that nature on their own. And this approach has served the state well for the last 40 years. Our opportunity right now is to use the system that's in place and not further overburden property taxpayers. We don't have to reinvent a solution to this problem. Use the revenue sharing program as it was intended. Don't abandon it. Use the revenue sharing program to restore the equity in the tax structure that our residents expect. Over-reliance on local property taxes can be corrected and ought to be. Please make your support of LR 2721 a first step toward preserving property tax relief and a step away from our over-reliance on property taxes. Thank you.
Mr. Clukey, thank you for coming today and for your testimony.